My money, my body, now your own, oh baby. 30 billion for the account, yo. Hey, Versace and Gucci for your body, oh baby. No do, la for me. No do, la.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Your Destiny Smiles. I'm Destiny, and today is just such a gorgeous day, right? It's so pretty, and I'm visiting my family right now, but I just wanted to hop on here and let you guys know, in case you're feeling the pressures of, goal setting, because it's a brand new year, and around this time people are new year, new me, creating New Year's resolutions, or maybe you're creating goals, or maybe you're not even doing that. I just wanted to kind of share a couple things that I had written down to keep us all on track, right? And really the premise of this video is about setting yourself up for success in the new year. Whenever I post these videos, I'm really always like talking to myself. This is work that I'm currently doing. I'm just also documenting it, hoping that it might inspire or encourage somebody else as well. So like, that's the point of this, is like, whenever I'm posting this stuff, this is stuff that I'm actually working on, in my personal life. And so today I'm talking about setting yourself up for success. And I just wanted to share that if you're one of those people who's always saying all the right things, or who always has the goals and things written down, but you're not really great at following through, then yeah, this is for you and me. In this last year, I feel like one of the goals that I set for myself was I wanted to show up for myself on YouTube. And so I think like the beginning of October, maybe mid-October, I had made a decision for myself that just to see if I could do it, I wanted to post on YouTube from October to December, the end of December, at least one blog a week. I did that, and creating that discipline in myself felt so good. I missed 1 week, but I made up for it by posting two, like the last 3 weeks of December, 2 videos a week, the last 3 weeks of December. So, but I was so proud of myself. I don't know, it felt so good to actually follow through with a goal that I had set for myself. So just teaching myself to be disciplined, like it felt really good to show up for myself in that way. And so like, that's what I want to say. I guess number one is going to be create small and achievable goals for yourself. My goal for YouTube was just one video a week with a time frame of 3 months, from October to December, end of December, right? One video a week. It didn't matter what the video was about. I didn't really force myself to like, obviously I wanted to put out like really good quality stuff. So I did like work on editing and watch other YouTubes about vlogs and stuff like that. So you can do those things, but the ultimate goal was post one video a week. Small achievable goals in 2025. That's what we want to do. And so a lot of the time we are like, oh my gosh, this is so awkward. I'm sitting so awkwardly on the ground. A lot of the times, a lot of us are what I like to call big picture thinkers, where we can if you're like me, I can always see like the end goal of a project or something that I have in mind, like a dream or a vision that I'm having. I always see what the end goal is. I always know what I want it to be. I like to say that I'm a big picture thinker. The problem with being a big picture thinker is that I feel like we miss the steps in between, right? Like we're not able to always get to the step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. We just try to kind of skip to the end, like to get to that bigger picture, right? And I feel like that stops us from really achieving the things that we want to achieve. What is this? I feel like that stops us. Oh, yeah, sorry. I wish I didn't have to hold it, but I am holding it. But I feel like that stops us from actually achieving anything that we want to do. I know I can only speak for myself, but this has happened to me quite a bit, especially in like my 20s. It's like because I had this end goal in mind, right? And that's like really good advice, right? To begin with the end in mind. But with the end in mind, you have to consider all of the steps that you have to take between getting to that end goal. So there's probably like 10 things that need to happen before you get to the end result, right? So like create those small achievable plans, but then also let's work on a plan to actually get to the end result, to get to that bigger picture, right? I hope that makes sense. I guess to sum it up, being a big picture thinker is amazing. I think it's a gift. I think it's beautiful to be able to see this big dream and big vision and big goal that you have for yourself. But then it's like, okay, what am I going to do to get there? What are the steps that I'm going to take to actually get there and make it happen? Yeah, I don't know. I think I just have found like in the past that if I thought too big, if I didn't plan, then I was never able to follow through with achieving that big goal. Yeah. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is start small. Like, yes, think about the bigger picture, have that end goal in mind, but when it comes to actually executing to get to that big dream, that big goal, we need to start small. Baby steps. Create a plan that's doable, especially like when I say create a plan that's doable, I mean, what can you yourself, if this is a one-man show or one-woman show, what can you physically do yourself to achieve that goal, right? Yeah, like hold yourself accountable, not anybody else, because this is your dream and your vision and your plan. So what can you do to show up for yourself? Another thing I thought about when it comes to this like goal setting and all of the things that we're considering for 2025 is, who are these goals for? Are you creating goals for somebody else in your life? Is this, are you working on your weight because your significant other has said something about you, which is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I think you lose steam at some point because you got to be able to do this for yourself. You got to be able to create goals that mean something to you. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Decide who am I setting these goals for? Is this for me? Is this something that I really want to do? Is this something I really want to achieve? And if so, follow through. Hold yourself accountable. This is your life. I think another thing we need to consider, and maybe this is point number 3, are setting appropriate timelines to achieve these goals, right? A lot of people start off at the new year, and I think that's great. We start off at the new year and we're like, okay, fitness, health, right? It's great. It's going to be great. And then after 2 weeks, we fall off. We don't go to the gym again. Got the whole gym membership for 6 months or a year and never go to the gym again, right? The thing is, we cannot expect to see actual good results if we start and stop for just 2 weeks. We have to pick a timeline, stay committed, and follow through. That's why I was so proud of myself from posting from October to December, because in doing that, 1, I showed myself that I can create discipline and achieve goals that I set for myself. 2, the proof is literally in the pudding. Like, I got views, right? Like, and for me, I'm grateful for really anything, but the fact that I was getting 30, 40, 50, 100 views, like, that's amazing. That means like there's people watching. That's amazing. And so I kept at it, and I will continue with my content creation journey well into 2025 because it's something that I want to do and something that I'm genuinely interested in. So if there's something that you're interested in and something that you want to do, stay committed to it, and not just for 2 weeks, friend. It's going to have to be more than 2 weeks. You're going to have to stay committed, see it through, follow through, push yourself, challenge yourself, create that discipline. Create the discipline and get it done. You can do this. Yeah, pretty much I just want to say be committed. Be committed to doing the work. You do the work for somebody else, right? If you have a 9-to-5 and a job, or if you have children, you do the work. You have a family, you do the work for everybody else. Do the work for yourself too. Pour back into yourself. Be committed to you. And then last thing, I feel like this one is probably a little bit slept on, but be ready and willing to pivot. If you need to change direction, then do it. Like, do it. I say stay committed earlier, stay committed to yourself, but I think a part of staying committed to yourself is knowing and recognizing when it's time to let something go or somebody, right? Be willing to pivot. Pivoting is probably, man, one of the best skill sets you can learn for yourself. It's like, okay, no, this isn't it. I need to try something else. I need to do something else. Yeah, so maybe you realize because you had this fitness goal that you're not a 5 a.m. girl, right? Or guy. Maybe you're not, but maybe you can do 6:30, right? Or maybe you are a midday workout, right? Or maybe after work. I think we need to try a bunch of different things to see what works for us. But the takeaway is be willing and ready to pivot if you need to, okay? All right, that's really it. I mean, I don't have a whole lot. I think that it's beautiful that people want to, because what I'm seeing is like there's always people that are like, oh, I never make New Year's resolutions, and then there's other people who are like, yeah, I make goals or whatever it is. Whatever it is, whether you make commitments, resolutions, goals, or whatever, pick something, do it for yourself, and follow through with it. 2025, it can be our best year yet. That's what I'm telling myself. I said in a previous video that I'm so hopeful. I'm not letting this dread get me down. I'm going to work for the goals. I'm going to work towards the goals that I've set up in my life, and I'm going to achieve them. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to create the life that I want to live now. I'm going to do it. Starting now. I'm not waiting. Don't wait. Just do it. Do it now. Work on yourself now. Start the project now. Do it now. Get fit now. Don't wait. Do it now. I love y'all. I hope that this was encouraging to you. Drop down in the comments below. Let me know. Have you already, set up goals? A lot of people like to do it. Like me, I started in December thinking about like my goals and what I wanted to achieve in 2025. But I feel like you can go well into the new year, well into January. Like, don't force yourself if nothing's coming up. Pray on it, seek the Lord, ask God for his direction, and take your time. Like, let's make it a great year. There's so much pressure to like, maybe this is a part of like hustle culture, but I just feel like there's this pressure to always be performing. So maybe that is your goal this year. Sorry, y'all, I gotta watch where I'm going out here in the woods. But yeah, maybe a goal that you set for yourself is actually taking time to rest, taking time to actually think through what it is that you want. Like, what do you want out of your life? That's what I'm thinking. Like, what are my next steps? What am I about to do? Like, got my whole life ahead of me, and so do you. So maybe we just don't put all this pressure on ourselves to achieve these long laundry list of things to do. Maybe we just pick a few. We work on those things, right? Anyway, bye. All right, guys, that's all I got today. Please like this video, comment below, let me know what's going on. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. I read all the comments, and I really, really appreciate you guys being here. We're almost like, wow, gonna be over 500 in just a few short weeks. So thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.